Hello Spring is an open invite challenge with the host, the Russet Willow, and DIY from House to Home. The guest host is Shannon's Crafty DIYs. These women are so creative that I am sure you will want to watch their channels. Be sure to subscribe, like, save, and comment on their channels. The link to their channels is listed in the description box below. You must take a look at the other wonderful creators, and the link to the playlist is in the description box below also. As you probably know, I like unique candles and wonderful candle holders. I have seen other paint and dip candles. However, I have not seen anyone use rub-on transfers on candles. Well, here goes. DIY number 1. Rub-on transfers candlesticks. The supplies needed include 2 candles, rub-on transfers from Crafter's Square, popsicle sticks, and some good fingernails. I use candles from my own stash, and I did not have to run out and buy any. I have been trying to save money and use what I have. I already had some rub-on transfers that fit perfectly and were a form of greenery. I cut a single stem one at a time and began rubbing them on the candle. So I rubbed and I rubbed and I rubbed, and when that did not seem to help 100%, I took a popsicle stick and rubbed and rubbed and rubbed, and then if that didn't work, then I used my fingernails, and that seemed to help a lot. I finally got it to look beautiful. I put 4 stems on each candlestick. Then I found some Dollar Tree candle holders and inserted the candles inside. I also styled it another way with some metal candlesticks. Wow, what a wonderful look. So let me know which ones you like the best. DIY number 2, glass candle holder. Now this is sort of a Pottery Barn dupe. However, I could not exactly find this type of hurricane and candle holder. The supplies you needed include 1 glass 9-inch cylinder, 1 long glass tea light holder, some faux florals, and greenery. Now this is so easy, I'm not even sure if you can call it a DIY, but I am calling it just that. I had a glass cylinder that I had spray painted gold about 2 to 3 years ago, but I just wanted it clear glass. So I scrubbed and used my hand. I didn't want to scratch the glass, so I just diligently worked very hard. Well, I have a hack, and I think it's a great hack. So if you have fingernail polish and spray paint that is used on glass, you just use fingernail polish, and you can see how wonderful this thing cleaned up. And it didn't take long either. I cleaned the inside and outside after that with Dawn liquid soap, and it came out sparkling. Now, I am not advocating Dawn liquid soap, but we all know that it takes the oil off of the little ducks, and it came out sparkling. I already had items from long ago, so this literally cost me nothing. I put the long stem tea light holder into the glass cylinder. Now, you can put hot glue on there and do it that way. But because I am trying to do a good job of repurposing things, that I didn't want to use the hot glue, and it held in there just fine. I mean, as long as someone doesn't take it and turn it upside down. After that, I nestled the 4 pieces of spring flowers and greenery inside. Then I put the tea light into the holder, and that's the other thing that you have to have. I lit it, and what a difference a DIY makes. I styled it, and so you have to let me know what you think. And I challenge you to look around your home for things that you can flip and make into spring decor. My last DIY, number 3, it is a tissue paper lantern, or it can be a tissue paper basket. And this is an easy DIY. Now, instead of throwing away the tissue paper that came with the gift, you make it into something beautiful. The supplies needed include some white tissue paper, Mod Podge, dried flowers. I made the dried flowers from a punch, and I'll show you how to do that. I dried some ferns, and you need 1 balloon, paper punch, and some jute rope. I had all of these supplies on hand, so I did not have to purchase anything. I blew up the balloon in the size I wanted the paper lantern, and I set it aside. Then I cut several strips of tissue paper at about 6 inches long. Didn't matter what the width was, but I think the width was approximately 1.5 inches, I would say. So I cut several strips. I did not use them all, so I can use them for something else later on. Now, Mod Podge was applied at the half mark of the balloon, and I began laying on several strips of the tissue paper until I reached the bottom. Now, it does not matter if the paper gets wrinkled, because it just adds to the stability and character of the lantern. I received a beautiful bouquet of flowers from a friend and enjoyed them while they were alive, but when they dried, I put some of the leaves on paper that was tacky and punched some tiny flowers with my flower punch. These were applied to the lantern bowl, or whatever you want to call it, and then additional strips of paper and Mod Podge was used to cover the dried flowers. An opening was punched on either side of the lantern, and approximately 10 inches of jute was threaded and knotted so it would stay and hang wherever you put it. I can also see this as a May basket even. However, for balance, you could punch 4 openings in there and it would balance when you hung it up properly. I think it looks beautiful with flowers inside, eggs, lights, or you can even just put a bowl full of dried flowers and a little potpourri in it and hang it somewhere in your home, maybe even in your closet. Let me know how you would use it. Well, that is all, Z9 Design family. I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart for continually watching and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate your support. Please go over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook and see what's trending there that I have done. Make sure you subscribe, like, save, and comment. I'm heading toward 900 subscribers, and a gift will be awarded to some blessed individual when I reach that number. And remember, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, and it is not proud. That is found in 1 Corinthians 13. Well, that is all. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.